y'all. We're in the hotel room here in Mansfield. We are in a really nice hotel. It's the Best Western Suites. And we're stuck in the bathroom because John's out there in the bed and he's watching Gladiator. You know how men watch TV really loud. Well, anybody, if I'm watching a movie, I do it too. So let me not say men. Let me not do that, right? But anyway, so I was going to wash off my makeup. I've already showered, but I waited to wash off my makeup because y'all know I use Synergence products all the time, but that's not what I'm going to use tonight because so many of you tell me, I hope I have y'all seated in the right area. I know we could be right here in front of the mirror, but y'all got to hear. If I turn this light on, this loud vent comes on. Y'all hear it? And I'm afraid that I'm going to do this video and then y'all are going to tell me y'all can't hear me. So I'm turning that one off and I'm having to face toward the shower. I know, I'm silly. Anyway, I had gotten me some ice in here. I brought my cup. Still got a lime from the house. It didn't take us about 2.5 hours to get here. And we're spending the night so we can be bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to go tour the Pecan Shelling Company, Calhoun Shelling Company. Anyway, we're right across the road from it. That's my sparkling water. I drink sparkling water from going to Europe with Bridget. I would order water with lemon and they would bring me sparkling water. This is Italian and it's got the minerals in it, you know, instead of plain water, because plain water washes out all our good things like potassium and calcium and even some salt, sodium that holds our hydration, okay? So that's why I like, and if you want to get a mineral water, most times it's sparkling, okay? So anyway, y'all see I don't really have an agenda. I'm just on here with y'all, okay? So yeah, I'm just hanging out. But I am going to show you that one thing that I use that is so handy for cleaning your face, and it's good for your face and anything else. I'm taking off my jewelry is what I'm doing right now. My jewelry, I used to say jewelry. My sisters and I would in front of our mama. When we were little, we'd say my jewelry, and she'd say jewelry, jewelry. She was always wanting us to pronounce everything so well. So when I just said jewelry, I heard my mother say jewelry. All right, let me wash my hands. Y'all, since I've been touching nasty jewelry, right? Okay. All right, this is what I was going to tell y'all that I do. We've been in there. I always bring vitamins and supplements. I take magnesium extra besides a multivitamin because I get migraines like that put me in the bed, like they make me vomit, okay? So and I can't see. They make me see sparkly lights and everything. Y'all see my 5 head. My friend Kim that sells the Pampered Chef does the party girl for us. Her niece, who was just a couple of years younger than Kim and me, she says she has a 5 head. So I got that from her, Casey, in case you're watching. But yeah, that's why I wear bangs, because my forehead is just, nope. I even go back like my daddy. My daddy's hair does that. Okay, so I know I normally use Synergence, and I love it because they put it in their makeup as well, their facial care and all that. But I've had so many of you say, Amy, what do I do if I don't have the money to afford Synergence, you know, which to me, it isn't any more expensive than like if you go to Walmart and you pick up a nighttime moisturizer and a daytime moisturizer and something for your neck and some eye cream, you know, it's going to be about the same. I need a washcloth, aha, right here, yay. Okay, so, but I realize some of us can't afford to do that either. And I remember those days when I couldn't, I was young and a mama and, you know, just making paycheck to paycheck, you know, like working on somebody else's stream rather than my own. Yeah, so I just heard that recently. If we don't work on our own dream, then somebody will hire us to work on theirs, build theirs with them. And that is so the truth, y'all. Woo! That's big time truth right there. Okay, I have me a warm washcloth. Then don't do hot because that's, you know, that's hot. That's harsh on your face, okay? So don't do hot. Okay, what did I do with it? Okay, this is not, I have an old bottle that I have that's a squirt bottle. You see it's like, doesn't have any writing on it, and it's actually Senegence. But what's in it, and I left it out in the truck in the door, I didn't want it to leak, but it's coconut oil. Organic coconut oil, just like what I cook with. Y'all know how sometimes I'm measuring it to put in a cake? Now I don't keep it in my bathroom. I just take this in the kitchen and pour it for coconut oil. And y'all, it will clean your face wonderfully. It will moisturize your body wonderfully. You can drink it, you know, if you wanted to, so you know that it's not harmful, okay? And you can simply squirt that on your face, just like that, and it melts away that mascara. Do y'all see? I'm gonna look like a raccoon here in a minute. This is how I do it. It melts it away so well and comes right off. And it's in, if you look at a lot of moisturizers and facial care, it has coconut oil in it as well, okay? And like I say, it's simply that's in liquid form. Y'all know I have some that kind of looks like shortening, you know, and it's called coconut oil too. I always thought they need to call those two different things because one of them's liquidy and one of them is almost like a shortening or a butter. And I have both of them, but this is what I clean my face with. And y'all look, even if you've got some on there, see, I mean, it's cleaning my face well. That's not makeup, like base makeup. That is my tinted moisturizer from Senegence, okay? Like I told you, I don't have any agenda, I'm just all over the place, but I'm telling y'all that about the coconut oil, because you can buy some, you keep it in your kitchen. I keep it in the refrigerator so it won't go bad, but y'all know I love to put it in cakes and such, rather than, because I'll get first pressed and organic, you know, and that's what I've got on my face. So, I know it's something decent, and so it's just one more. And always stroke up on your face like that. And listen, now that we've done that, you even can put a little more on your face for moisturizer, right? You moisturize your lips with it, your eyes, whatever, yes. Your elbows, your hands, I mean, seriously. Your lips. So anyway, that's something I wanted to tell y'all. You can find you a little bottle of it in the store, and it'll last you forever if you're not dumping it in cakes like Amy does, because she'll go dump it in cakes. Yes, she will. In case y'all are just now seeing this and y'all didn't see us go to eat or driving here to Mansfield, we're coming to a shelling company, a pecan shelling company that's family owned, and it's been in the family for 80 years, okay? I always say 60 plus, but honestly, it's longer than that, okay, guys? I don't know what I'm doing with that. But anyway, I just wanted to show y'all that. That's something you could really easily clean your face with, and I do. You can moisturize around your eyes and your lips and your face and everything. So it's your cleaner and your moisturizer. That's wonderful, isn't it? I know. It is. It's something I do during the day. I'll put that on a lot of times before I do a video with y'all, and I'm gonna do it now because I'm going over there. We're gonna go in the morning after we eat breakfast, and we're gonna have a tour of the plant. I'm gonna try to film a little bit with y'all, and then they're gonna cook us lunch using their pecan pellets. They're actually using, you know, you got all those pecan shells and you're like, what can we do? You can use it to smoke meats, yum. And I want to get some because for Christmas I'm going to do gumbo, and I'm going to do my baked barbecue shrimp. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's tons of butter and Creole seasoning and garlic and Worcestershire, and you bake them in the oven. They're so good, and you use French bread to dip it in. Anyway, that's collagen eye patches, and I've read, y'all, it doesn't matter if you put them on with the big part here or the big part there. Either way is good. And y'all, I want to tell y'all where I keep mine, and I'll show y'all one time maybe on the short or a reel. I keep mine in the refrigerator, okay? They're not here in this hotel room, but I keep them in the refrigerator. And before I get on the video with y'all, a lot of times, I'll put it on, and as soon as you put it on, it's so cold, it almost shocks under there. And just, oh, it helps with puffy eyes, and it feels so soothing. And I love that. I say it's a shocker. It's like, woo, that's cold. And then it's like, oh, it's so good. So anyway, that's just what I wanted to tell y'all was about the coconut oil, y'all. And now I'm just rattling on. But I will go back real quick. I want to show y'all this another time about this sparkling water or a mineral water, because when we drink all that bottled water, and we do a lot in our area because we don't have good tap water in our area, okay? We're just in a real rural area, and we just got a lot of troubles with our tap water, so it's not good to drink all the time. What is it called? Non-potable or whatever. But anyway, so we do have to do a lot of bottled water. And drinking bottled water, I found out when I was going to the doctor with my oldest son, Blake, when he was having some issues. We didn't know if it was diabetes or low blood sugar or what. But anyway, we found out, you know, the doctor said we drank all that bottled water, we're trying to hydrate, and it's flushing out all the things that help us hold hydration. You can drink as much water as you want, but if it's flushing out, and if it's been purified, is what I'm saying, all that purified bottled water, it flushes out your good stuff that holds hydration, like sodium and calcium and potassium, magnesium, all your M's. I'm just being silly. But anyway, it flushes those out, and so it's literally not good. You know, it's good that you're drinking water, but if it's purified, it's not got those things in it, so it's flushing out any that's good in us. It's not giving it to us, and it's flushing out the good ones. So that's why I had fallen in love with the sparkling water when I would go to Europe and order water with lemon. That's what I drink, or water with lime. I love it, and because the lime has no seeds. And they would always bring me that sparkling water, and I just fell in love with it. And that's been 10, 12 years ago, okay? But anyway, and it has the things in it that help you to hold hydration, okay? And it's not just flushing you out. So that's why I like that. And one of these times I will get y'all in my cabinet in the kitchen and show you what all I take supplemental-wise. Some good things for us. Right now, my daddy's on potassium, a prescription potassium, because he had to take a little Lasix. And I want to tell y'all this story real quick, and then I'm going to let y'all go for the evening. I got to get in there. I've still got to edit a little cheesecake pastry thing that I made for Thanksgiving. It is still in there to edit because I went doing a wedding, and now my daddy had just kind of gotten down in his back and his legs. He does that occasionally, and I really think his potassium was low. He'll decide that he's going to do a project, and he'll work and work and work on it and not take care of himself, not stop and rest and all that, and then he gets really down. But I can't fuss at him because I get that from him, and John's that way too. So anyway, and don't do any good fuss. But anyway, he ended up in the bed last weekend when I was gone to the wedding. And my sister Ginger, his youngest daughter, she went over and took care of him Saturday evening, and then Sunday I was coming back, and so I was able to go take care of him. I've been taking care of him all week, thinking we're coming to this Monday. You know, it was like a whole week, and then I was like, oh goodness, Sunday night we need to leave out for Mansfield, and what am I gonna do? You know, because Daddy. And so anyway, what is so crazy, I've been going over there 2 and 3 times a day. I make sure to get him breakfast, and I get him his potassium and his magnesium and some other medications he's taking. I take his blood pressure twice a day, and you know, just tending to him. He's in the bed. But I went in the morning, and I said, Daddy, I was walking back door and say, Daddy, and he'll say, yeah. Well, I looked in the bedroom, he wasn't in the bed, and I thought, oh no, he's fallen, because he called me 2 mornings ago, and he'd fallen out of the bed trying to get something and lean over. And so John came with me. Thank goodness John was still at the house in the morning, and he was able to get him back up. and I was able to change his bedding. I was like, well, while you're while you're out of the bed, let me change your sheets and everything. You got to take advantage of everything, right? So anyway, I was thinking in my mind, and of course I'm praying about it. I'm like, well, God, I know you've got it. And it's taken me a lot of years to understand that God will have it if we give it to him. And I said that. I wasn't even worried about it. And I mean, honest to goodness, I wasn't. I was just thinking, well, what am I going to do? I'll figure out something later, but I'm not going to even worry about it right now. God's got it. It's going to work out. And sure enough, I went in there yesterday morning, and when I said, Daddy, and he answered me, he was coming from the kitchen instead of the bedroom, his answer, and he had gotten up and he was in the kitchen. Matter of fact, he was sitting at his desk looking at some paperwork and stuff. And I said, oh my goodness. So I was so happy because just the morning before he had fallen out of the bed, So God works that way so much. He does, and I'm so thankful. So we're down here. Of course, we went and checked on him right before we came. And of course I can call him. He's got his house phone and his cell phone, And then the kids, all our kids are so good to us. They'll tend to. Tyler's taking care of the cows and the chickens. And Joshua, our nephew, he comes and takes care of the puppy dogs. And anything Blake ever needs to do, he's always been there doing the same. Or he'll even go do jobs for John. So we've got real good kiddos that'll help us out like that. But anyway, we're here, and I'm excited about us going. I've never seen them. I've never seen pecans shelled commercially like that, And they've always just done this commercially, seriously. And that's when they did the Pecan Pantry. They launched it just this fall to start offering it to people like you and me who want those fresh shelled pecans and don't want to pay for it to get shipped to the stores and here and there. We want it fresh off the press, fresh from them shelling and tasting like when we were kids or when we were younger. And so that's when they started that and offered to me and others. And there's going to be some others there, so y'all get to see them too. And we'll get to see how they shell these pecans. And I want y'all to meet this family because they are family, and they're family owned from generation to generation, spanning back like 80 years. And I love that. I really do. And I think that they are the backbone, in a country, your family-owned companies. I just do. I think maybe backbone is not the correct word, but they bring us all together. And without all that, it would not be the same. It just wouldn't at all. So I'm so thankful for that. And I'm thankful that they honored me to try to get them out, through me to y'all. Anyway, what I was saying, one time I'm going to take y'all in my kitchen and we'll look at all the supplements, because I started taking collagen years ago. Kim's mama was having trouble walking, and the doctor had tried everything for her feet. And finally, he said, well, let's try collagen. And boom, she was walking again. And I got to reading about it. It was like, yeah, our bodies quit making collagen very much at all when we're really young. I mean, really young, like 20s to 30. So I started taking that again. And of course, I've got John taking collagen too. And he just says, okay, whatever. He says, give me my appetizers, because I'm always I give him collagen and multivitamin. And you got to look at your multivitamins. A lot of them don't have potassium in them, because if you have kidney disease, you don't need to take potassium. So I looked at mine and they don't. And I looked at the name brand at Sam's Club and they do. So when these run out, I'm going to get those with some potassium in them. I sure am. It's funny the things we don't know. We just trust the markets are good to us, and they're not always, are they? I know we got to do our own homework. But anyway, that's really why I came on here to say, y'all, that's what you can do. Coconut oil is still on my lips. It feels really good. It's on my hands. And I'm going to go get in the bed. I'm going to edit that video and get it up hopefully tonight. We're here. We're early. We've had that wonderful supper. And I'm going here with Gladiators playing and edit that video. And I'll see y'all at the Pecan Pantry tomorrow, or the Calhoun Shelling Company. Bye-bye.